Assalamualaikum and very good day. My name is Azlina binti Abdul Latif. My matric number is D20211101322. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the summary. Leaders assist themselves and others in making the best decisions. They establish the tone, create a compelling vision, and invent something unique. It is dynamic, interesting, and encouraging to map out where we need to go in order to win as a team or an organization. While leaders establish the course, they must also employ management abilities to ensure that their people arrive at their objective in a timely and efficient manner. Leadership is the ability to influence others' actions. It can also be defined as the ability to persuade a group to achieve a common purpose. Future visions must be developed by leaders who must also drive organizational members to aspire to accomplish them. Leadership is the ability to persuade others to pursue stated objectives wholeheartedly, says Keith Davis. It is the human aspect that binds a group together and drives it to achieve its objectives. There are various leadership styles from which to choose, but it all depends on the business circumstances. However, not everything new is good and not everything old is bad. Different approaches are required for different situations, but a leader must know when to employ which one. The leader's leadership style is defined by his or her leadership techniques. Now I will move on to case study 1. The issue is forced labor. Based on ILO Forced Labor Convention 1930, C29, Article 2, 1, forced labor is defined as all work or service exacted from any person under the menace of penalty and for which the said person has not offered himself voluntarily. In this case, a globally well-known company called Top Glove Corporation Berhad was accused of subjecting migrant workers to forced labor and withholding wages in March 2020. This was followed by a ban from the United States Customs and Border Protection (CBP) to detain the gloves imported from Malaysia by this company. Some of the issues committed by Top Glove Corporation Berhad are restriction of movement, excessive overtime, and abusive working. From this case, I can see that the management needs to improve the leadership style in the company. I would recommend Top Glove Corporation Berhad to implement transformational leadership style. Transformational leadership style can be used to change the organization structure, innovate, and determine the future of the organization. Leaders must understand that being a charismatic leader entails connecting with colleagues and motivating them to achieve success and not conducting forced labor. This includes connecting with employees and helping them feel motivated to work for the organization. Transformational leaders don't micromanage, but instead they cultivate a culture of employee participation and ownership. Employees may help transform the culture and the organization into something innovative and always expanding in this transformational organization environment. Employees are encouraged to follow in the footsteps of transformational leaders by demonstrating their own creativity and innovation. Case study number 2, the issue is poor living conditions in workers' hostel. In January 2021, one more issue came up from the well-known glove manufacturer Top Glove Corporation Berhad, which the poor living condition of the employees' hotel. It is reported a hidden camera footage corroborated the Top Glove employees' assertions of hazardous working conditions and suffocating living quarters. Employees slept in hostels with up to 25 people sleeping in close quarters, frequently on the floor. They shared a bathroom where they bathed and washed their vegetables. This happened when COVID-19 is still around and spreading rapidly. Next, the employees were working in the factory without any social distancing order and did not follow the standard of operation for COVID-19. It shows that the company is very poor in employee management, where they could not make sure the standards were followed to control the spreading of the virus. For this case, I would highly recommend Top Glove Corporation Berhad to implement transactional leadership style in their organization. Transactional leadership style is a management style that emphasizes the use of structure, oversight, and rewards and punishment system to achieve goals. With self-motivated personnel, this result-oriented strategy works well. Transactional leadership focuses on achieving short-term goals while maintaining business unity and conformity, rather than altering or strengthening the firm as a whole. As a result, the transaction refers to the rewards or punishments. In my opinion, every organization must provide a comfortable living space for their staffs and employees, rather than giving a hostel for 25 staffs to share it. By doing this, employees are more likely to be happy and de-stressed to conduct their daily work. Not just that, transactional leadership style also focuses on rewards and fine. That means, if a staff is performing well and good at his job, the organization provides reward for all his hard work to encourage the employee to be better, and vice versa. In a medium or large-sized company, transactional leadership style is often utilized by middle and senior management. In the vast majority of cases, the corporation is well established and does not seek to alter.
Hi, my name is Nurul Nur Izzati binti Zainon and my matric number is D202111011195. And now I would like to explain our case study 3, which is the issue is fair recruitment practice of foreigner workers. Malaysia has imported a lot of foreigner workers to improve the productivity as to gain a profit to their business. The growing presence of foreigner workers in our country is largely driven by the strong demand labor associated with economic growth, as well as the relatively cheaper cost of foreigner labor. Due to that situation, Top Glove acknowledged that they must have been quicker to adopt a comprehensive due to the diligence process for managing a fair recruitment practice of their foreigner worker. Top Glove has also continued to work with the relevant ministry and government agencies, which is by looking into the strengthening existing regulation and related standing operating procedure (SOP) for the manufacture and construction sector to continuously enhance the workplace and living conditions to their workers in this country. This company also appoint impact an independent and highly respected ethical trade consultancy to review their policies and procedure, because they are committed to ensure all of their workers receive the right support and properly treated by recruitment agencies. This big company has taken a few actions to make this issue not an issue by having any recruitment agency that does not meet the best practice set by impacting or in any way mistreat workers will be blacklisted by the company. Through this, Top Glove has reviewed the ethical practice of the recruitment agency operating in their sector and then have blacklisted about 6 of them which not engage in unethical practices. And Top Glove also currently engaging with 7 principal recruitment agencies from our country and also from abroad. For implementation for this case study is, as we can see clearly about this issue, that the manager of in charge in Top Glove company has focused in this issue and taking action by doing action to make a fair recruitment practice of foreigner workers. This leadership style that is suitable to apply to handle these issues is transformational leadership style. This is because it takes a manager of this company to make a drastic decision to make sure the fair recruitment practice of foreigner workers can be implemented to the company. This style of leadership must also be implemented to the recruitment a lot of foreigner workers during the pandemic COVID-19. This is because as the demand of the top glove product is so high during pandemic COVID-19, more workers are needed to make sure all the order of their product can be supplied suitable as the demand. Transformational leadership style can avoid the company to have slavery practice on taking a foreigner worker to work in their company. This can make the company to be fair on recruitment practice of taking the foreigner workers even during the pandemic COVID-19. Next, I would like to explain our case study 4, which is the issue is continued safety and health for the top glove workforce. The safety of the workers is something that must be concerned by the company. Safe and healthy workplace not only protects workers from any accident or injury and illness, it can also help to lower injury illness costs, reduce the absenteeism and turnover, increase the productivity and quality, and also carries the employee morale. In other words, it can say that safety is good for business, plus protecting workers is the right thing to do. Top Glove are committed to undertaking regular comprehensive audits to their facilities and practiced by independent experts. This big company also have commissioned ethical trade consultancy impact to monitor our performance in this area to ensure that company always meet a best practice. As the Top Glove Corporation efforts to complete and ongoing these issues is by the entitled to all the employee to 14 days medical leave and 16 hospitalization leave. Top Glove also continue to provide free healthcare to all of the staff in addition to free healthy and fully vegetarian meals. Other than that, Top Glove Corporation also provides a medical coverage and benefits to all of their workforce within the stipulated requirements. The Top Glove Global Doctor, TGGD Medical and Dental Clinic, TGGD First Aid Care and the company's panel clinics. As an addition service to their employees at their Westlight PKNS accommodation, Westlight in Kelana Jaya, Top Glove have set up the TGGD First Aid Care, which operating hours are Monday to Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. This issue shows that the leadership style approach by the manager to manage this issue is transactional style. This style emphasizes the importance of the relationship between leader and the subordinates, focusing on mutual benefits derived from a form of contract through which the leader delivers such thing as reward or recognition in return for the commitment or loyalty of the subordinates. This clearly can see through the Top Glove short and long term in ensure the safety and health for the workforce by comprise about 26 medical, 11 wellness and 3 fitness professionals in the Top Glove wellness team. The transactional leadership style need the managers to complete this issue by us to all the workforce in every tier to follow the company's COVID-19 SOP, comply with Malaysian government regulation, and the manager has to host a regular spot check towards the worker during operating hour to ensure standards are high and will remain vigilant in the company effort. It ensures the well-being of all the workforce during the pandemic COVID-19. In a conclusion, having a good leadership style is indeed very important in all organizations. Improving the leadership style of team leaders is a simple method to improve the workplace. Employees will feel protected, heard and understood. Developing this skill will also aid in improving work procedure and outcomes. As a result, the team will become more efficient and works will be complete on time. The most effective leaders are constantly striving to improve themselves and are willing to adapt their approach if it benefits their organization. They can change the leadership style by recognizing it and weighing the benefits and drawbacks. We don't have to make a huge adjustment, but we can blend some tactics with others.